My week was been roller coaster ride up and down. Trying to figure stuff out, trying to stay out of being depressed.
Yes.
It's been a lot going on, a lot going on with you.
Yes.
But people don't know since I haven't done a solo episode since like episode 2. I got a brace on my knee now.
Mm-hmm.
I had a little boo boo when I was out the country. It just was a bad drawing. I can't say too much on camera. FMLA, they don't play all that. they don't. But I had a little bad situation. My daughter had to nurse me back to health. I've been on bed rest for a minute now, so I've been inside the house. My account is depleting like a mug, and I gotta get back to work soon. I gotta get this cheese back, and I gotta start my summer the right way.
They put you out of work, or how does that work?
Yeah, so they put me out of work. My legs swole up. It was like the size of my head. I got pictures and everything. So my legs swole up. I couldn't walk. I barely could bend it. I've been just like my third brace right now. So every brace I had was bigger, and it got smaller and smaller and smaller. Got a couple of days I couldn't drive. It just was a bad joint. It just put me in a bad space, and it's like I gotta get the hell out of my house. It's like I'm just sitting in the bed watching TV, getting fat, medication just making me drowsy, tired, and it's like I gotta get up out of here. Like this ain't the wave.
Yeah.
So it's like when it was time for me to go record, like all right, bet at least I can get out the house. I can do something. But it's just like I'm used to routine. I'm used to moving to the beat of my own drum. I'm not used to just sitting around. Just getting big, like
First of all, you not big.
Yeah, I am.
Dramatic.
I am. I'm 305 pounds now.
I don't believe you.
I didn't believe it either until I got on the scale.
Rashawn's very tall, you guys. First of all,
yo, before all this incident happened, I was like at least 280, 270.
You think you gained 35 pounds, Rashawn?
Yeah, I seen it. I literally seen, like, I could see it in my clothes. I could see where I'm sleeping now, like I'm snoring like crazy. It's like I got to get this weight off of me. It's like, I was getting ready to go to the gym, but then all this incident happened, and now I got to nurse myself back to health. My summer gonna be corny compared to what I knew was gonna be in my mind.
You got time.
I got time, but it's already June 4th.
You got like 17 days.
Man,
you can make it happen.
All right, then I'm at the juice. I'm gonna have to get some food stamps or something because food is high as hell. I can't afford a salad, but I got McDonald's points like a mug. So it's like we gotta figure this out. But I'm just trying to stay in good spirits. I'm just trying to stay positive. It's the end of the school year.
Yes.
So my daughter about to be a junior in high school now. She stayed going to work. I gotta make sure she ripping and running. She got a whole outside life. I'm jealous of her life now. Like she want to keep driving. I'm like, Aaliyah, cut that part out. I'm like, yo, sis, I don't feel like it today. I just don't. But it's like you can't stop being a father.
How do kids like control your life?
How do kids control your life? How do they not? Like I work for her. I work for them. I work for it. Like it's like she's the pimp. I'm the bitch.
Yes, at this point.
Because like, listen, if I don't do it, who else will? Clearly nobody. Mm-hmm. I mean, I have a village, but only so much you could do with a village though. Like you could call them, you could vent, you could do this, you could do that. They might help you, whatever. But as a man, they look at you sideways like you're supposed to figure this out.
Yeah.
But don't make it a habit. People will help you, but don't make it a habit. Mm-hmm. But it's just like, damn. And that goes into like, it's about to be Father's Day. Mm-hmm. So it's just like, my daughter's like, what you want? What you want? I'm like, I want to go back to work. Like,
I know, that's right.
I want to go back. I want to go get a couple of dollars. It's like, it's good to have money saved and a cushion. That's cool. Like, all right, this is what we work hard for to keep us afloat.
Right.
But it's like, you ain't supposed to stay there, no, neither. Mm-mm. Then the doctors, they be on BS, taking their time to fill out paperwork, send you to this doctor, that doctor. And it's just like, I'm up in the orthopedic doctor the other day. People like 90 years old. They like, sir, what are you doing here? I want to know the same thing. What am I doing here? They in there getting sneaks and everything. So it's just like, I don't belong here. Like, I'm supposed to be at somebody else's job and directing, managing and stuff like that. But it's like, I must have to sit down for a reason.
Right.
Like, something. And it's like, I can't stay in my job. I can't stay in my job, for real. I want to quit, bad as hell.
Rashawn, me too.
I want to quit my job so bad. I don't know if it's the fact that I don't want to work for nobody no more, or it's the fact that the management sucks above me. And it's just I think it's a little bit of both.
Right.
I do believe that this is like we pod and this is what we love doing.
Right.
This is an outlet for us, but I'm not meant to do no 9 to 5 work. I never was. Even when I was a kid, I always wanted to be in the music business. I had a record deal at 18. But
You did?
Yeah, I had a record deal when I was 18.
What were you doing?
I was a rapper, something. I was
Give
something.
us some bars, Rashawn.
I got videos on YouTube.
Shut
I got videos on
up.
YouTube, but it's like once I became a father, it's just like, all right, that's a honey bun done. Like you can't really make no real life off that. And I knew I was not going to have my child going from house to house to house to house.
Right.
And I was like, no, I'm cool. So I put all my dreams on the back burner. And I'm not saying that to say I regret having a kid, but like I'd rather be a parent than a one-hit wonder.
Talk about that, Rashawn. Like putting your parents in, like being a parent over your dreams.
I feel like now this is all right, my child about to be 17 years old. She getting ready to gear up to go be a junior, getting ready to go. We about to do this whole college tour run. It's like now I waited all this time to regain who I am. I lost who I was a long time ago. So it's like trying to figure out who you are, who you not. Trying to get a sense of freedom, going back outside, get acclimated to this world that we know what it is. And I'm like, you know what? I thought I wanted to be outside, but I kind of want to be inside.
Yeah, it's comfortable.
It's comfortable. Like, and I'm not one of them men who be outside and don't love their house. Like, my house is comfortable. I'm cool.
Clean.
It's cool. It's clean. It don't smell like no roaches or nothing. But it's just like it's very comfortable, and it's like I don't like outside. I live in a bubble. Like, I know what's going on. I'm very much aware of what's going on in the world, but I don't want to be a part of the world, if that makes sense.
Right.
And it's just like I'd rather just be a dad, wash a couple dishes, do some laundry and stuff like that. Like I'm a good man, Savannah. I'm a good man, and it's like I think I'm at a point now. It's like I just want to settle down and just live that life and just find out who I am again. Like some days I'm like, damn, I'm about to be 40 years old in 2026. It's like, is it too late to start over?
I don't think so, right?
I don't think
You
it is.
at your half mark. You at your half mark of life.
Halfway mark?
Yeah,
Halfway point?
yeah, right. So you got time to like reset and start over. People, it's a thing on what do you call the thing? It's not Instagram. What's the other one? It's like a fake Twitter.
Not
Threads.
Yeah.
It's called the 40s Club, and people are saying like I'm an empty nester now. My kids left. I'm 40 years old. I'm in the 40s. This is what I'm doing in my life.
Right.
I think you're supposed to reset at 40.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm excited to be close to 40. I'm not wishing it happened tomorrow, but I know it's a lot of people that never got to this age.
Yes.
I'm stuck on the fact, like, do I want to buy a house or do I want to rent again? I feel like my daughter's getting ready to go away to college. So it's like, do I really need all that space?
Right.
Do I, like, the market is BS. And I'm trying to really watch how I curse. I'll be watching this back and I'm like, oh, I cursed a lot.
It's hard not to.
It's so hard.
Yes.
So it's like I'm just trying to figure my next phase of life. I feel like my next move gotta be my best move.
Yeah.
And I re-signed my lease today, and in my mind I was supposed to move out 4 months ago.
So how long is your lease for?
I'm on a month to month.
Oh, that's good.
I've been in month to month for my lease. I would say I moved there in 2018. I did 1 year lease, and I've been on a month to month ever since. But they was trying to make me sign a lease this year.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I'm cool.
You definitely gonna move?
Hell yeah, I'm trying.
Yeah.
Like I say, if my knee wasn't messed up, I'd have moved already.
Okay.
I was gearing up to move, whatever. But it's nothing out here.
Do you believe in like signs? Like remember earlier you said that I said maybe it's meant for you to move right now.
Yeah, it's definitely a sign.
Yeah,
it's definitely a sign. Like I had to. My mother told me, "Peace, be still." Whatever the hell that means. It sounded good, but
it's a church song.
I think maybe it is.
Yeah.
But I think I got to make my next move my best move, and don't be moving too fast. And I got to really pay attention to everything that's going on in my life because it happened for a reason.
Right.
So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take it day by day, and I think I'm going to start doing like what's that called, a vision board.
I like that. We should have a vision board party.
A vision board party.
People have it all the time. Only
what's
because
that, like on Pinterest or something?
No, because what you said, right? A vision board party. Sometimes you don't know what you need in your life, Rashawn, and you have a vision board party, and y'all come together like maybe like 8 people that you cool with, and people can kind of give each other like ideas,
like inspiration.
Yeah, because sometimes you may not see what's great in you, and I can see what's great in you, and you might I might not see it in me.
Hype me up.
I think that you are a great father. I think that you are very vulnerable. I think that you are good to be for other men that's not on your level. Right. I think you're good talking to other people as well and building people up. And I think you're like just a great friend. I don't think a lot of people have good friends.
You want to make me tear up?
Yeah, you my friend.
Yeah,
you're really my friend. Like
real
we're
rap.
Not just like coworkers.
How many of us have them?
But I'm just saying that it might help out other people. So a vision board party might be fun.
Yeah, that might be dope though. Yeah. Something different. But yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what I'm going to do next. And it's just like, you know what? You worked hard to get to a certain point. You're not really hurting financially, but it always could be better. Yeah. So it's like, it's a lot of people that pray for what I'm going through or pray to be the point where I'm at. I'm like, should I really complain? No. But it's just like, all right, I rock out with the FMLA. I'll keep the job on tuck for right now. And it's just like, all right, I just enjoy my life and just figure out if I don't go back, I don't go back. If I do, I do. Like it is what it is. Or if I move on, I move on. But I'm not going to be sitting and sulking in misery. Like we're not about to do that. Right. We're not about to do that. The main thing, okay, you could do a work from home type job or something like that. Like that might be where my life is the direction where I need to go to. No, Rashawn. I work from home right now, and that's why I want to quit because I feel like I'm just gaining weight at home, and it's just I feel like I have passions that I want to like conquer, and working from home, it just keep you stuck at a desk for 8 hours, and it's like, why am I doing this? Do you feel like life is passing you by? No, because I have this. I have the podcast, and I can be outside, and I have, I'm a basketball mom, so I'm always traveling for that also. But I feel like I can do much more with my life. I feel like I have one life and I'm barely living it. Right. And that's scary. Okay. I feel you. Because it's like, okay, time is time and we our kids is getting older. Our kids about to graduate soon. And it's like, all right, you got to be around a couple more years to make sure they get to that next phase. Right. But it's like, damn, how do you make sure that you're right within and not break? How do you still put on that mask, and it go back to with the episode where we was talking about with Coach Bellamy, like, let your kids see you be vulnerable. I've been letting my child see me be vulnerable. She like, you're okay, Dad. You I could do this, I could do that, but I'm like, you really a young woman. I know. Like it be fucking me up. Yes, it's so bad. Like so bad, and she, I'm like, I'm so used to doing everything by myself that I don't know how to accept help. I just don't. I think that what you don't realize what you did with your daughter is you made her into a young woman and the responsible one. Because I remember I took them somewhere. It was her, my son, and 2 of her kids, right? Right. When we got the car, I said to your daughter, you in charge. Make sure everybody stay. And my son was like, you got responsibilities, right? Yeah. My son was like, Mom, how she in charge? I'm like, because she's the more mature one. I mean, my son's mature, but she's a girl, and girls know how to keep shit in check. And they they mature way faster, and they know when to call for help. Boys that think they can do it, they be like, I can't do this, and the girl be like, no. Whole time you struggling, you bitching in real life. Yes, and the girl like, no, the cops come in, we need somebody to come help us. Like, but I think what you don't realize with her is you raise a mature woman, and even with my son, he say things like that, like, Mom, I'm here to help, and it's kind of like weird, like, no, I do it myself, but it's good that we did something good. Yeah, we did something right. Yes. We did something right. I feel like a lot of times I feel like I did a lot of wrong, but when it comes to being a father, I did it perfectly.
Yeah.
Now I won't use the word perfectly just as a throwaway, but no, I did it perfectly. Like I've been the parent that I've been the parent to my child that I never got.
Yeah.
And it's like, damn, like even like with my father, like I have a bad relationship with my father, but it's like I ain't gonna lie. Lately, I've been like, damn, should I try to rekindle it? Cause they getting older, we getting older,
right?
But it's like you fucked up. Like you're a fucked up individual. So it's like if I did all this work to make sure I'm a better individual for myself, first, my child second, and it's just like you're not willing to at least meet me halfway, not even a fraction of the way.
Right.
You're comfortable being who you are, and I really feel like jails really they put they stamp on black men. It's especially ones that have been in jail all their life. It's
attachment.
Like, yeah, it's like, okay, I'm not the guards. I'm not none of them dudes that's on the block. None of that, whatever. Like I'm your flesh, your blood. I come from your ball sack.
Right. Literally.
But it's like at the end of the day, I'm a man. I'm a man just like you are. Respect me as such. I think respect is due to a dog. So it's like you can have a little moment where you snap, but when you cross that line, certain lines that you can't come back from.
Yeah.
So I feel like that line already happened, and it's like I can't re-respect you. I never respected nobody in my life.
Yeah.
But it's like it's even crazier when you have a parent that never was around you or was never free. So it's like you look at them sideways anyway. But then it's like, oh, you want to poke your chest out? Okay, all right. I'm gonna show you what it is. I'm gonna show you what it ain't. But it's only room for one person on this planet after you just cross that line.
Right.
Let's not go there. But
do you think your dad didn't respect you, or
at that moment? No. Hell no.
Were you an adult when it happened?
This happened. Yeah, I was an adult. So my father was in jail from the time I was 1.5 to I was 11. Then
that's a pivotal time.
For one, that's the first part.
Yeah.
1.5 till I was 11. He was out for like a good 4 years. He went back in when I was 15. Then from 15, I was 15. Let me see. I was about, damn, 15. So 15, I was like 10th, 11th grade. From 10th, 11th grade, all the way up until that, I would say that's about like 2002, 2003. From 2002, 2003, all the way up until February 13, 2017. That's the day he got out. And I remember that day because that was the first day I worked for Comcast.
That was like 15 years.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
So him and Wallow got out 2 weeks apart. He got out first, and Wallow got out from the same jail. I was supposed to go pick him up from jail, whatever. We was cool for about like 2 years. But he was the kind of person where he still had his own ways. Like he was trying to maneuver from what he knew, but he still had his old ways. He was very coddled. He came from a very good 2-parent household. They had money, like up Mount Airy. So
he went to jail for something?
He went to jail for first. It was attempted murder. He broke out of jail. He went back in there for, I forgot what he went back in for, but he was rebellious because when around the time he became 18, he got signed by the Yankees. So he used to play baseball.
Oh wow.
So he got signed by the Yankees, and his father was like, "No, you too young." And he wouldn't let him sign. So he started being rebellious. Went to the streets, but he was a street nigga, but he didn't have to be. So very treacherous, shit like that. So he rebelled, went into jail. I was his firstborn, but I had siblings from my how can I put it? How can I say this without being respectful? I have siblings, but they're not from my mother. So we all stair steps. So he was doing what regular niggas do. Just keeping it all real. He was having his cake and eating it too. he had this. He had another woman pregnant, which was my both my siblings. They mother, so they all share the same mother and father. I didn't meet them until I was like 6 years old. So I remember we got a call. So both like my grandmas, we live like, if anybody's from Philadelphia, the mountain area, I was staying on one side of Stanton Avenue. My other grandmother stayed on the other side of Stanton Avenue. So like, but my grandmother that I didn't know like that would jog on my block and stuff like that. My mother couldn't stand her. Like they had like little, you know how it be in the hood. The one family don't like the other family. The mom don't like.
Mount Airy is not the hood.
No, but I'm just saying like you know that whole hood love type thing. Like okay, it kind of is now though.
Now
it kind of is now. Like
well, my ex, Naeem grew up on Stanton Avenue. He lived right there, Durham.
Yeah.
His entire life prior to like a few years ago.
That's crazy because that's still my hood up there though too.
Yeah, that's why I was like, that's not the hood because I would let my son go up there and he would be up there with his dad and all that. But
yo,
right there.
That's crazy. We got
small
a lot,
world,
lot
right?
Yeah. So I said to say, he had two different women pregnant. I didn't meet my other siblings until I was like 9. I'm sorry, till I was 6 years old. They was 5. My sister was 5. My brother was 4.
Are you guys close right now?
Me and my sister, we be close. Okay. She live on the West Coast, but she in the Air Force and stuff like that. She do like she work for the government. But yeah, me and her keep in contact all the time. My brother not too much. He took on the role of my father, you know, thinking everybody owe him something. And it's like his parents fucked him up. So he gotta. It's like to see a kid really be growing up in that space where, how can I put it? They put him in a space where he still feel like he's owed something because rightfully speaking, he is. His parents never really did nothing for him or the way he see it. Like he never had no father. His mom used to take it out on him, and she was on that type of vibe like, yo, you look like your dad, you this, you that, and she used to get with him, and it's just like, damn, like that boy hurt. He need this, he need that, he need a lot of help, but it's just like y'all made him into that,
right?
And it's like I know you get older, you can't keep blaming your parents, but it's like it be that one occasion where like you kind of can,
right?
But we used to try to instill stuff into him like yo, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. You don't got no kids, nothing to hold you back. They're not going to be what you're ever looking for.
Right.
So just accept them where they at and just try to keep, have a relationship. And it was like, damn, I'm the one saying that to him, but it's like, but they still together now. They married and everything.
Oh, your dad and his wife?
I went to the wedding and everything.
Oh, wow.
I went to the wedding. I seen his wife a couple weeks ago. I was in Best Buy buying my computer. Mm-hmm. And like we cool. We don't have no problems. But it's just like sometimes I be feeling bad. Like even my mom, she watched the show. Like it was like, damn, like my father put me against my mother. Yeah. So it's like he used to tell me certain stories, and it's like, damn, you want to believe it because like that's your dad. But it's like, you really a manipulator. Mm-hmm. So it's like, how can I really establish something with you, but you try to put me against the person that raised me, or that really was there for me? But it's like just in order to benefit you.
Is you and your mom real close?
We are now.
Okay.
Me and my mom have been real close for the last few years. And she had like knee surgeries, double knee surgery. And around that time, that's when I had to spend a lot of time with her to make sure nursing her back to health and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And it was like, it was like a blessing in disguise. And I'm like, damn, now my knee messed up. Now she like, now you see what I was going through.
Right.
So it's like, yeah, it's like it's kind of like you and your mom relationship in a sense, which I could see myself in y'all's situation.
Really?
But it's just like, damn, like, but you trying to do the best. You trying to be the best child adult. Right. to your mother, whatever. But it's like I wish me and my mom had the relationship we got now back then, because we was oil and water, oil and vinegar. We did not mix at all. At all.
You know, the best advice I ever got when it came to my mom was because me and mom, we didn't get along, but my mom is very supportive of me. If I call my mom, she's going to do whatever I ask her to do. And I realized that my mom just didn't know how to be a mom. I had to, if I asked her, like, Mom, can you do this exact thing? She would do that. So a friend of mine went to Jamaica with, like, some of my friends and, like, some kind of retreat. And a friend of mine, she's a psychologist, and she said, you can't look at your mom like she's a mom anymore because you're an adult. Look at her like she's another woman and give her grace. Yeah. Because, like, you know how you talked about that shit earlier? You was like, what about them friends who tried their boyfriends for 3 years? Sometimes my mom is like that, and she just stays stuck in wherever she's stuck in. And I just be like, Mom, why you care? Because I learned how to detach. Yeah. She's not like me. Right. And I had to learn how to be like, okay, she's a woman, and that's her flaw. She loves men.
Is that like a safety mechanism for you?
What you mean?
Like emotionally?
Detaching?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, I feel like anybody I ever loved in my life died or left, or I don't have them anymore. So it's kind of like, so before I get too close to anybody now, I would detach. So I don't have to lose you. Yeah. So, yeah.
I feel like that though, for sure. Sometimes.
You do?
Sometimes.
I feel like you kind of, you hold on to friends. You don't think so?
I do. Yeah. Because I take the word friend very seriously. Very seriously. It's not too many people out there that I can call my friend. Yeah. I'm
your friend, Rashawn.
Yeah. Like I know a lot of people, but a lot of people ain't my friend. Yeah. I could say, oh, that's Johnny, that's Timothy, that's Tiffany, that's whoever. I'm like, them niggas ain't my friends.
So like DMX, Jonathan.
Yeah, son. But it's just like, yo, that's why I really value community. Yeah. Because everybody want to be in your business, and everybody will say they're there for you. When you call them, they'll answer. I'm doing this, I'm doing that, or they don't respond to you for 3-4 days. I'm the kind of person, if I call you, please answer the phone, because I don't call you for nothing. Right. You'll never really. I'm the kind of person you'll never hear from me. But every time you see me, I'm doing better and better and better and better than you last time you see me. Right. Right. And it's like I do that for myself, and then two, I feel like ain't nobody. I'm not gonna put nobody in the space where they could ever shit on me. Yeah. Like, I'm just not doing it. And it's like, I think that's trauma too. That's trauma based. And I learned that in therapy. And it's just like, it is trauma related, but it's like, I'm a kind of person, I really gotta show you how to treat me. Yeah. Agreed. Like, you're not gonna smile in my face, you're not gonna play in my face and think that shit's sweet. Like, okay, I'm gonna let you think that you got one up on me. Right. It might be 5 years from now. It could be 5 minutes, 5 hours. Right. Life gonna go on. Then the second you think, or the moment you think that it's cool, like, remember that, and it's like, I don't want to be that way. You
kind of petty, or you hold grudges. You're saying?
I do hold grudges. I do hold grudges. Like, sometimes you got to. Yes. It's a constant reminder. A lot of times, like, that's just like, I remember when I was younger. And I used to like certain girls or whatever, and it's like, I was like, oh, maybe I should start talking to them again. I'm like, no. I would tell myself, like, remember how she had you fucked up? Remember she did this? Like, I have to experience the hurt. I have to go through the hurt in order, like, I have to be heartbroken just to remind myself, like, yo, don't go back to that. Like, she ain't shit. Like, there's more women out here. Like, the same way you found her, you can find another one. And I just feel like people will play with you. Yeah. And I'm not a doll. Like, you can't just, whenever you feel like you ready, take me off the show, play with me, then put me back, like, okay, see you, Rashawn. Like, it's just like, we not on that type of time.
Your child, is your daughter like that? Like, I feel like our kids is total opposites. Like, they'll forgive quickly. They won't hold grudges.
I'm noticing that my daughter is a lot like me. Now, mind you, she is a Libra too. So we 5 days apart. So it's like, I think sometimes when we do beef, it's like it's like a real airy feeling in the house because we're so much alike. Right. It's like, okay, splitting image. She looked just like me, just a lighter complexion, female. But it's just like, sometimes I'm like, you a whole nigga out here, ain't you? Like, because I feel like she's one way with me, but then like with her friends, she's different. And I'm like, I see myself in her. I see her mother in her. And then like, sometimes I be like stuck. I be frozen, just observing. And I be just like this. And she just be talking. And she like, What? I'm like, nothing. I'm just observing you. But it's like, I'm like, who the fuck is this child? Like, where did she come from?
Yeah.
But it's crazy. But she's very sweet. She's very lighthearted.
Yes.
But when you got her fucked up, you got her fucked up. And I'm like, yeah, nigga, that's what I'm talking about.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
But, I wouldn't. I can't see my life without my child.
Yeah.
I just can't. I don't see how men walk away from their kids. I just don't like this shit is lit.
Yes.
It's fun. Like, I just don't see it, man.
Kids are just amazing to see grow. I went to get the keys from Larry earlier, who was locked out.
Right.
Me and I was some bullshit today, and we got down here super early, and then didn't have keys. But anyway, Larry brought his baby outside, and the first time I saw Larry baby in person, and I'm like, hold on to that tight, because you know how fast they grow.
Real fast.
Right? Like one day
they talk back.
Yes, one day they in a car seat backwards, and next day they driving the fucking car.
Driving your car.
You be like, what the fuck?
Trying to take your keys and everything. We there now.
Yes.
But I remember that when I picked my daughter up from the hospital. I remember like it was just now it's like you said, now they got licenses. They
talking to you like adults, like I got your back. I think that is a reflection of everything we've done. Before we wrap up, like talk about being like a reflection to your family, your child, your friends, because I don't think you know how important you are to people, Rashawn, and I think that you need to start understanding that. You don't think so? I think you leave a good mark when people talk to you. My cousin was all like, "Where Rashawn at the cookout?"
Which cousin?
Juice is my cousin.
Oh, Juice. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's my cousin.
Yeah.
I heard that you didn't know that until I guess you did this pod.
Yeah, I did that day. But yeah, at the cookout, I knew. Yeah, I definitely knew it.
Yeah. And he was asking like, where Rashawn at? Everybody is like, they love talking to you because you're very like knowledgeable and you're very like.
Yeah, I know a little something. Experience with the best teacher. But what's the original question again?
Talk about your reflect, like how you reflect your daughter, like. Okay. Like your daughter's a reflection of you. Your friends are a reflection of you. Like, how do you feel about like being? I guess just being like the person that everybody kind of look up to, and you got a lot of friends, Rashawn.
I think it's weird.
The ish talkers.
Yeah. I think I'm not. I don't know how to receive that. To be honest with you.
Okay.
I don't know how to receive when people say they look up to me because I'm like, what is it they look up to? Because I don't see myself the way people see me. Okay. If that makes sense. So it's like when I hear it, I don't know how to take it. Yeah. Now I should be happy, but I'm like, I'm just Rashawn. Like I'm doing what I'm supposed to do.
You're humble, yeah. I hate humble though.
But like I said, I live in a bubble though too. Yeah. So it's just like, and I hear it like, okay, I'm a leader. I got this going on, but it's just like, I just want to make sure that, I guess I live my life like, if I get the approval from my daughter, then. Nothing else matters. Yes. Like that's just how I roll.
That's a real thing, Rashawn. Yes.
That's how I roll. Like
yes.
It's just like I think my daughter think I'm the coolest thing since sliced bread. And I was just like, I just be Rashawn.
Yes.
Like I just want to make sure like you approve of what I do, what I don't. And so like we talk about like relationships and stuff like that when we have a conversation every day about relationships. I'm like, yo, your dad used to be a hoe. Like I was outside. I was out here slanging and banging. And I'm like, I said, you rather me give you the game or you rather a nigga run game on you? Yes. She like, well, I kind of had both, but but she like, but I'd rather get it from you. I said, yo, you got a cheat code. You got a father that live in your house that raised you, where a lot of women do not have whatsoever. So I'm like, you better get it from me. Because I said, because there's going to be a nigga out there that's praying on you and praying for you. Yes. So my thing is, pick the right nigga. Because if not, he going to try to do you like he never knew you. And then I got to step in. And it's like, come on. Like, if I got to step in, you're never going to see him again. Mm-hmm. But I also got to let you fall, though, too. Yeah. But it's just like, I got a problem with let my child just go to anybody because a lot of parents don't parent how I parent. Exactly. A lot of parents don't parent how you parent. Yes. And it's a lot of kids out here that's just raising themselves. Mm-hmm. And it's like predators come in all shapes or forms. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So it's like sometimes it ain't the adults, sometimes it's the kids. Yeah. So it's like I got to be very mindful who my child is around. Mm-hmm. And it's like I can't have that stuff coming into my house.
They may not understand it now, but they'll understand it in the future.
That's true. Yeah. Very true.
We're going to wrap up, Rashawn. Give us some advice for the week. What do we call it? The truth. The Tablemates?
The table,
yeah.
All right, Tablemates. Let me see. Let me give you a little advice for the week.
Wait, you got your supporters are called Tablemates?
Yeah,
I love that.
The
So
Tablemates.
you give them, but Lionel called your week thing something earlier. He said, "What's the truth of the week?"
Oh, the truth of the week.
Yeah,
we didn't do that since episode 2.
All right, so back to it. Truth of the week.
Truth of the week. Truth of the week.
Let me get one first then.
Yeah.
My truth of the week is fight for whatever you want. Don't give up. You'll get it if you keep fighting.
I like that one. Okay. I like that a lot. All right, so my truth of the week going to be do what makes you happy, because at the end of the day, nobody else cares. Nobody else cares. Do what makes you happy. Nobody else cares. Nobody else is going to pay your bills. Nobody else is going to step in when your kid need comfort. Where they're sick, where they're not going to give nobody no soup. Everybody got an opinion, but nobody is willing to help. So do what makes you happy, because you only got one life to live.
That's right. Thanks for sharing. It's a good episode this week.
Good joint.
Bye to your truth mates. I love truth mates.
The Tablemates.
The truth mates.
I ain't gonna let East play with y'all.
Tablemates.
But
I like it.
I appreciate y'all. See y'all next week. We got Father's Day coming up very, very much soon. Yeah. Father's Day's a real day, not just like Mother's Day.
No, that's right.
Like, give us
Maybe
our
a day.
Yeah, if you are Instagram dad or social media dad, this day is not for you.
Not for you.
But all the real dads, I want y'all to really take a step back. Don't be on nobody's grill cooking nothing. This is a day they supposed to cater to you.
Yes.
So shout out to all the real dads. Keep doing what y'all doing, and we need each other, bro.
Yes.
Definitely need each other. But y'all this joint.
See you guys next time.
See you.
Bye.